Thank you all so very much for coming. Can you guys hear me? Is that loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I can't hear with the speakers, so I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Thank you all so very much for being here with us this morning to celebrate this very momentous achievement. The Broadway Village project has taken some time to get here, and I could not be more proud to be celebrating with all of you. My name is Natalie Peterson, and I am the assistant to the city manager for the city of Vallejo. With that, I would like to bring up our first speaker, Assistant City Manager Gillian Hain.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. This very special ribbon cutting for the Broadway Village project in Vallejo. Before I start my remarks, I just want to respectfully acknowledge the land that this project was built on. It was built on land in this community that has ancestral territory of Native people, many Native tribes here in Vallejo. And we honor their stewardship and their land throughout generations, and we pay respect to their elders past and present. And we hope that this Broadway Village project continues to move that respect over the land and the history from the original inhabitants. With that said, today marks the opening not only of just a new building, but it represents the collaboration, persistence, and shared commitment for us all here to care for this community in Vallejo. Thank you. Broadway Village provides 47 permanent supportive homes for members of Vallejo's unhoused population, offering not only a safe place to live, but all the supportive services needed to help stabilize, heal, and rebuild lives. Projects like this don't happen easily, and they certainly don't happen alone. So I want to take a moment to recognize all the incredible dedication of the staff and partners who have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. From the earliest planning stages through construction and completion, the project required tremendous coordination, expertise, and perseverance, and we're deeply grateful to all of our partners. Thank you to our sponsors, the City of Vallejo and City Councils of Vallejo, Firm Foundation Community Housing, Shelter Inc., Solano County, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the California Department of Housing and Community Development, Cannon Contractors, the San Francisco Foundation, Wells Fargo, Scotts Valley Band of Pomo Indians, the Dahlin Group, Wood Rogers, Make It Home, Self-Help Federal Credit Union, and Smart and Final. Thank you all very much. The journey to today was not without many challenges. Literal blood, sweat, and many tears were shed by multiple of these partners. This project wasn't easy. It faced many hurdles along the way that we could have never foreseen. Complex funding processes, CEQA-related lawsuits, the bankruptcy of a partner, a very special spotted owl that we had no idea lived here, and even severe flooding and extreme winter weather that took away many days of construction. At times, the path forward was uncertain, but that never wavered our determination of everyone involved to see this project through. So because of that persistence and partnership, the dream of Broadway Village here has become a reality for the people that live here. Today, we celebrate not just this ribbon cutting, but a new beginning for the residents that call this place home. Our community as we continue working towards solutions to homelessness in Vallejo. To our partners, our staff, our funders, our council leadership, and the many people that believed in this project from the start, I want to thank you again for your dedication and belief that everyone deserves an opportunity to have a safe and stable place to live. We're proud to be part of this community that comes together to create real change for the city. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this milestone with us. I'm personally so excited for this ribbon cutting and to officially welcome our Broadway Village project to the Vallejo community. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you everyone for being here. For those that may not know me, my name is J.R. Matulak. I'm the current vice mayor here in the city of Vallejo. Part of my professional background is I was in the architecture, engineering, construction field for over 30 years. So I have a deep understanding of how the complexities and challenges of a project like this is to put together. The last 10 years of my professional career, I've been a social worker, working here in the Vallejo City Unified School District. So I understand the importance of providing resources and programs for those that may be in need. And then the last 3 years, I've been on council and as the current vice mayors. This is the culmination and all of my professional worlds coming together in one within this project. This is despite all the challenges that this project has gone through. The project is finally here and it's completed. And look how beautiful it is. So let's give it a round of applause for how it's actually turned out. So once again, this is actually my third year on council, and for those that may not be aware, this is actually the city of Vallejo's third transitional or permanent housing project that we've actually put together. So in my 3 years, we've done a great job of being a leader in helping supporting those that may be in need, and especially those in the unhoused community. And within those partnerships within the community, I also want to give a shout out and a highlight to those community partners and nonprofit organizations, specifically here that we have in District 2, organizations such as the Empowerment Boys and Girls Club, run by Orlando James, Healthy Vallejo, past Apostle Summers there, and then Dove, run by Cameron Clark. So those are the type of partnerships that we in the city of Vallejo take pride in, and having these to help those that may be in need and need that extra help. So with that being said, because I know Supervisor James is going to be speaking later, but this is the part of the collaboration between not only the city of Vallejo but the county. Thanks to the Solano's JPA for helping support a lot of the funding for this type of project. And for those that may not be aware, Supervisor James and we actually have a community engagement meeting later today. So feel free to join us to learn the rest of the stuff that we are doing here, not only in District 2 here in City of Vallejo, but for District 1 for the county. And so once again, I just want to thank everybody for being here, and let's cheer and welcome this great project that's being put together. So thank you.
So good morning, everyone. Thank you. I was like, I need a call and response. It's a lot of people in the room. It is truly an honor to be here today to celebrate the opening of Broadway Village. Projects like this represents more than just buildings going up. This represents hope, stability, and a community coming together to ensure that everyone has a place called home. I want to acknowledge the collaboration that made this day possible. Developments like Broadway Village do not happen in isolation. They require vision and persistence, partnership, and a shared commitment of solving one of the most urgent challenges facing our region: housing. The County of Solano was proud to be a part of this effort through the financial support and ongoing partnership, helping moving this project along from concept to reality. This kind of collaboration between local government, community organizations, and service providers is exactly what it takes to build solutions that truly work. I also want to recognize the important partnerships behind this development, those who are actually on the ground: Firm Foundation and Shelter Inc. Through the ongoing dialogue, coordination, and shared commitment to serving our most vulnerable residents, these organizations have helped shape a model that combines affordable housing with the supportive services that people need to succeed. Permanent supportive housing works when we pair safe housing with compassionate care. And these partners have demonstrated that commitment every step of the way. On a personal note, today is especially meaningful for me as a resident of this district and a constituent to Vice Mayor Matulak. It brings me nothing but joy to see neighbors who have moved from living outside finally having a place they can call their own. This sense of stability, thank you. That sense of stability, a door to close at night, a safe place to rest, and a place to rebuild is something everyone deserves. And I have to say, today feels a little surreal. When I previously served on the City of Vallejo's Housing and Community Development Commission, this project was in its infancy. At that time, we regularly asked for updates and accountability, and we worked to ensure projects like this would continue moving forward. And to now stand here as the county supervisor for this district, and to have had the opportunity to tour this location alongside Firm Foundation as it came together is incredibly rewarding to see this work come to life. Broadway Village also sends an important message. Housing for people at all income levels is possible in Vallejo, but it only happens if we are willing to do the hard work. It requires coordination, it requires partnerships, it requires patience, accountability, and sometimes difficult conversations and hugs at the end. But people are worth the hard work. People are worth the coordination. People are worth the respect and dignity that comes with having a safe place to live. So today, I want to extend my congratulations to the City of Vallejo, Solano County, to the Firm Foundation, Shelter Inc., and all the partners for your dedication and leadership in bringing this project to completion. Your work is making a real difference in people's lives. And most importantly, I want to say welcome home to the Vallejo residents who will be living here at Broadway Village, neighbors who are transitioning from living outside to having a permanent place to live. This community is stronger because you are a part of it, and we are so proud to welcome you home. Thank you so much.
That speech is hard to follow. But as not only as a resident of Vallejo, but also as a representative of Congressman John Garamendi, it is an honor to be here today to recognize the City of Vallejo, Solano County, the Firm Foundation Community Housing, and Shelter Inc. today as they celebrate the grand opening and ribbon cutting of Broadway Village. Broadway Village is set out to positively transform countless lives. And on behalf of the people of California's 8th Congressional District, please accept my sincere congratulations on the opening of this housing development, as well as my best wishes for your continued success and future accomplishments. And I'd like to present this commendation on behalf of the Congressman to honor this grand opening here today.
Good morning. Wowie. What a day. Firm Foundation was founded on the belief that everyone deserves a home, that everybody deserves a home. And not just a shelter, but something that is high quality, beautiful, dignified, and integrated into the community. I am so proud. I'm so proud of this building, of this village, and how it represents that is possible, that it is worthwhile, as the supervisor says, and that we can do it. It was March 2021 that Richard Fisher from 4th Second invited us to come look at this grassy plot of land that he had, and we started to imagine what was possible here. This is beyond what we imagined. These last 5 years have been really hard. It has felt like everything that could go wrong would go wrong. And there are lots of times where I did not think we would make it to this day. It is only through the immense collaboration and partnerships that we are standing here. So a huge list of thank yous: the City of Vallejo, Solano County, State HCD, the Vallejo Housing Authority, Cominar, Shelter Inc., and Cannon Constructors for the funding, for the partnership, for the vouchers, for the referrals, and for riding this wild ride with us to today. I want to thank our funding partners, Wells Fargo, San Francisco Foundation, and CZI, who's in the room. Thank you for your generous support of this project, and also Firm Foundation. Thank you to our architects and engineers, lots of whom are here, but the Dolan Group and Wood Rogers and Austin Sandy. These organizations have donated more hours than you can imagine in consultant hours and construction administration. They made this building as beautiful as it is, and we would not be here without them. I want to acknowledge Make It Home. I did see Carolyn walk in, but Carolyn Flannery, there she is, and Minta Sue, she designed and donated and installed in partnership with Wells Fargo and Healthy Vallejo Services all of the furnishings. Every unit is fully furnished with a bed and chairs and art. And thank you so much for that work. The Firm Foundation team, which is the hardest part. Shannon Price Bustos, Jordan Kim, Kyle Gong, and Heather Chacoin, thank you so much for your hard work and your dedication. A special thanks to Heather, who came in and
in a very hard time and took over senior project management. It is your strength and your fearlessness that got us over the finish line. So thank you. Everybody who's here, our supporters, our friends, our cheerleaders, our thought partners, our challengers, and our critics, you have all made us better in small ways and in big ways. So thank you. These 5 years have been hard, lots of tears, lots of sleepless nights. But there are over 50 people who tonight will be sleeping inside instead of out, and in a bed instead of a car. They will be where they belong. And it makes all of these tears, makes all of these sleepless nights absolutely worth it. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, everyone. What a profound privilege it is to be standing here today, not just as the COO and CFO of Shelter Inc., but as someone who has had a front row seat to the extraordinary journey that brought this building and this community to life. To the City of Vallejo, to our partners at Firm Foundation Community Housing, Kaminar, to the California Department of Housing and Community Development, to the Solano County Board of Supervisors, and to every staff member, advocate, and neighbor who believed in this vision, thank you. Broadway Village is not the work of any one organization. It is the result of what happens when people refuse to walk past a problem and instead choose to solve it together. Shelter Inc. was proud to serve as a co-applicant on the Homekey grant that made this project possible. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge what that grant represents: an investment from the state of California, a declaration that chronically homeless individuals in Vallejo deserve not just shelter, but stability, dignity, and a genuine path forward. That belief is at the heart of everything that we do at Shelter Inc., and it is the foundation on which Broadway Village has been built, literally and figuratively. As many have said, this road was not easy. There were moments, and those of us in this room know them well, when the future of Broadway Village was genuinely uncertain. But we all held firm because we understood what was at stake, because the stakes were real. Every month of delay was another month that chronically homeless individuals in our community were waiting. So today, I don't just want to celebrate what has been built. I want to celebrate what it took to build it, the resilience, the accountability, and the commitment that carried this project across the finish line. As the operator of Broadway Village, Shelter Inc. carries a deep responsibility, one we take seriously and with great pride. The 47 residents who call this place home have not simply received a set of keys. They have a team: on-site case managers, various participant classes, connections to community resources and benefits, wraparound services designed to meet each person exactly where they are, with strength, with trauma-informed care, and with an unwavering belief that stability is possible, treating every resident as the expert on their own life, because that is what they are. To our community members and neighbors here today, thank you for your presence. When our most vulnerable neighbors are housed, supported, and stable, all of us are stronger. To the government officials and funders in the room, your investment has not just built a building, you have built 47 opportunities. We are committed to honoring that investment every single day through the quality of our services, the outcomes of our residents, and the transparency of our operations. And to the Shelter Inc. staff and our partners, I see you. I know what it costs to get here, and I'm so proud to do the work alongside you. Thank you.
Good morning, and what a beautiful day to be here celebrating the completion of Broadway Village. This event represents years of financial, emotional, and collective investment across the entire community. And if you've had the opportunity to stare out from one of the rooms and see the views, you know it's worth it. Wells Fargo invests philanthropic funds into nonprofit organizations and efforts that have a positive community impact in 3 focus areas: housing access and affordability, business growth, and financial opportunity. As a steward of Wells Fargo's philanthropy, I would be remiss not to mention the 2024 United Way Bay Area study that identified Solano County as the lowest recipient, the lowest benefactor of philanthropic funds of the 9 Bay Area counties. However, the need is one of the greatest. With nearly 700 people without homes identified in the last point in time count in Vallejo, today marks that there are nearly 50 less people without homes. That is why my team and I are proud to have directed over $250,000 to this project since 2023. Not only that, we've been able to partner with many of the leaders here to deploy about 20 volunteers and over 110 collective hours in preparing this project for leasing and living. So thank you to the Fern Foundation, Shelter Inc., and the City of Vallejo and all others involved for allowing us to share not only the celebration, but more importantly, the partnership that is empowering nearly 50 people to live with dignity and with the support they need for as long as they need. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nefertari Farr, and I'm a resident here at Broadway Village. It has been an honor and a very profound journey for my son and I to be a part of what is going to be considered history, the present and the future ahead of us with our endeavors. So I would like to thank Shelters Inc. for providing a space of inclusivity, a space of community, benevolence, love, great understanding, benevolence, determination, and most importantly, community. As a resident here for my son and I, it's just been a wonderful experience. I can only speak on my behalf, but it's been a wonderful, profound experience. We've experienced tranquility. We've experienced great care, love, and understanding. Like I said, benevolence is definitely one of them. We experience a voice that we can speak our opinion and things will be taken into consideration. Sorry. And most importantly, this whole experience has been a wonderful transition, especially on my end, raising a special needs child. I can use that time for respite. I can use that time to focus on my health. I can also use that time, which I will in the future, to continue my education as a social worker to serve our special needs population. That is my goal, and I know that it's going to be realized. And to everybody involved in this project, I want to give you my sincerest and profound gratitude. Without you guys, persons like myself wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't experience the security, the love, the determination, and the grit that you guys all have brought onto this project. So once again, thank you all.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'll be brief. Want to echo the sentiments that everybody else has expressed. Thank you sincerely to all of our partners and all of the collaborators, the funders. As has been mentioned by many folks, building a project like this is very complicated and requires the work and collaboration of all sorts of different organizations. It's so wonderful to be here today and look at this absolutely beautiful facility. Wanted to recognize another dignitary who's here today, American Canyon Mayor Pierre Washington. Welcome, Mayor Washington. And as has also been mentioned, many lessons learned and relationships developed as a result of getting to this point in this project. And I want to invite everybody to continue to collaborate with the city of Vallejo to continue to address these types of issues and the other pressing issues that face our community and our nation today. So thank you so much for being here. Enjoy hanging out, taking a look around the facility, the food. Thanks to Natalie for organizing all of this, and so much gratitude to all of you. Yeah, we're good.